Hello, welcome back to Fallout 4 and the Greentop Nursery arena place. Well, I got the arena pretty much done, so we don't have to worry about this too much, but what I need to do is I'm going to actually get rid of the cages that are in the arena, and I'm just going to leave it a little bit more open, and then I'm going to start actually building the settlement up instead of just, working on the arena. I'm going to make this settlement a little bit different than I have in the past. I'm going to make it kind of like, I guess you can call it maybe a little goofy, because I'm going to build something that kind of defies physics a little bit, but that's all right. The game doesn't always have to be realistic. You can actually have a little bit more fun with it and, kind of work with the game physics instead of like having to rely on regular physics. And it makes the game, a little more unique because every game has its own physics engine. But if I want to make this arena work with combatants, I'm going to have to bring some more people into this settlement. So first thing I got to do is I got to put up a recruitment beacon, and we'll power that up. We got plenty of electricity around to do so, and we'll start getting people into this settlement. As people come in, of course the happiness is probably going to start going down because you need more food and more water and more beds and more stores depending on how many people you have. So a couple things I want to do is, first thing, well, I don't know if it's going to be the first thing, but a couple things I have to do is I have to build some form of housing for new settlers, and I want to spread out the, I guess you can call it the balcony or whatever that's in front of the arena, because I think what my best bet to get the attention of a lot of my settlers once they start, kind of piling in, would to be having a lot of the stores up here. Because if I put all the stores in one location and then have plenty of seating in one location, I can probably command some of the settlers to be like, hey, sit here and watch this, when I start an arena battle, once I have two of the settlers in the arena itself. But we're not going to get there yet. The first thing we have to do is we have to build up our settlement with people. And we have to build up the supplies, the food, the water, possibly the defense, even though, the defense is pretty high. It's at about 165. I may have to put that up a little bit higher. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I do know for a fact I'm definitely going to have to get some more water. And so now we have 3 people, so now we have 12 food coming through. So the 12 food really should be enough for about 10 settlers. But I'm going to need to have some more people come in so that I can have a consistent, amount of food there for them. And of course, I'm going to have to put some more water purifiers in there, whether they're going to be the simple pump water purifiers or if they're actually going to be the larger ones. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with that, but we will figure that one out when that time is there. Right now, I think I'm probably going to keep that balcony around there in its size. And then I'm just going to kind of bring a couple of stairs on top of the greenhouse, because I think I'm going to build, I guess you can call it a bunkhouse or something on top of the greenhouse. Yeah, it's not going to sit flat, but like I said, it's going to kind of defy gravity physics, but it's video game physics, so let's have fun with it. And I think what I want to do is I want to make it like ridiculous. So I'm thinking maybe at least 2 levels high. I think I'm going to do that. And I think I'm just going to have all the beds kind of like a military style bunker. Or I just kind of have the beds kind of lined up with one another. and I think I'll have one of the rooms, either the upstairs room or the bottom stairs room. I'm gonna have one of them probably with a lot of like seating options and some other stuff. I definitely want to put some power in it, so we need to get some lights and whatnot put in there, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to wire some of the electricity. I mean, I got plenty of generators kind of floating all around this place. I noticed that my size bar is almost completely full, and so I'm gonna have to do the gun trick, gun exploit a little bit later. I think when I get started with that, it's probably gonna, like, I'm just gonna literally buy every freaking gun that I can buy. I'll probably just have like a weapon shop. I'm probably just gonna put one down, and I'm just probably gonna buy every weapon off the guy or girl, whoever is running it at the time, and yeah, then I'll do the gun trick that way. Give myself a little bit more, space to fill up, because this is the kind of like the next gen update. It's not a remake, but using the speed and how much faster that the newer systems are, the PS5s and the Xboxes. I don't know why they didn't up the size of the settlements just in general. I mean, we do have the technology to make it work. But hey, it's programming the game the way that it is, and that's fine. People have been playing this game for a while now, and thanks to some of my subscribers and some other people who've left messages for me and whatnot. You all have showed me a couple things that I didn't even know existed, and I really do appreciate that. Last I checked, I had 113 subscribers. I think I had 114, but I lost somebody somewhere, which is fine. Videos that I come out with, I mean, I know they're not for everybody, and it's all right. Everyone has, different point of view, different perspective on things, so, it's all good. I mean, I figured that I'd probably have an average of no more than about 100 people watching my channel, because my channel is just kind of some random dude making random stuff. I mean, it's not anything too serious. It's just kind of a fun time. Everyone, though, who stuck around and still here, I appreciate you all. I'm still learning, and I appreciate the stuff that you all have showed me, and hopefully some of the stuff that I've done, maybe you learned something new or helped you out or whatever. Yeah, leave a comment or something. I always love them. They let me know really where people's mindsets are, and I appreciate it. But anyway, so this is the extended balcony, I guess, and then we're going to bring it out this way, and we're probably, I don't know, do I want to put another, I can't get rid of those. I'd really like to be able to get rid of that, but apparently it's not showing up, so we're just going to have a bunch of trees just kind of hanging out there, but all right. Let me see what type of stores I can come up with. So, I think I already have one stored. I do. Okay, so I want to put this weapon store down somewhere, and then I'm just gonna. Now we have 4 people. Yeah, we don't need you at defense, my friend. Go to the store. Come on. And hopefully, the sound quality is a little bit better than it was with the last video. I changed my mic out, so hopefully this one sounds a little bit better, and we're not going to get that crackling that we did in the other one. Well, anyway, let's just buy all these weapons, and then let's just throw them all on the ground and store them or scrap them. I would suggest, especially if you're going to be making a large settlement, it's always good to have extra weapons. So for now, we'll probably wind up storing most of these, and it's a lot of caps. 15,000 plus. Well, all right. That's okay. I don't need it right now. But I do need to get this place back in check with the space limit or whatever they call it, size limit. I'm just literally anything that I don't normally use, anything I just picked up, I'm gonna drop that on all the ground, and I want to see if this is gonna blow up the game. When I did this on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, dropping this much stuff at once kind of froze the game up a little bit, sometimes crashed it. So let's see if it's any better. Let's find out. Okay, all right. Minor pause, that ain't too bad. And I'm just gonna store or scrap these guns. I'm not going to go through all of them, so I'm gonna just speed this up. La-da-dee, la-da-da, stealing a bunch of guns off the floor. Yeah, I know. I can't sing worth the trash. Well, I wasn't even trying to, really. Okay, so it's starting to get a little bit dark out. And I noticed that if I try to, like, change the color or the brightness of the videos, they look weird. So I'm going to try to avoid changing the color, but I got to wait until the morning so that, everyone can see this. So we're just going to wait it out. Just cut all that waiting time out. I mean, it's not too long, but there's really no point in it because it doesn't show anything really for this that will help this video. All right, well, so I pretty much have the base for where I'm going to have the beds, and I'm curious to see if the AI would be smart enough to actually find the way up here. So only time will tell. I mean, we have 5 people now, so we got about half of the people that I want. We only got 3 units of water, so I definitely have to put some more water in. I'm kind of surprised that it's not red yet, so that means that I have some extra water kind of just hanging out somewhere. Yeah, that water's not going to last long if I have like 5 plus people, so we're going to definitely have to put some more water pumps in. And I put all these ladders down when I'm like I'm trying to actually make walls and doors and stuff, and they kind of impede your way to actually put a wall or a door or anything down. So there really was no point in putting all those down there to begin with. So I'm going to have to get rid of some of them, and I'm going to have to put some doors up, and then I'm going to have to slap some walls on. And try not to make that error again. That was kind of like an oversight on my own self. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. All right, well, let me fix this. I'm going to speed this up. I'm just redesigning the front of the house, and we'll get back to it. And we're back to it. All right, so yeah, that was kind of dumb on my behalf, but that was an oversight that I did, so I apologize for that. Let's get some walls and stuff up. I was thinking of putting some goofy walls up on the sides and making this thing look almost like a Dr. Seuss type of deal for something or other. But I decided against it. I mean, it's already defying the law of physics, the law of gravity, and it's 100% fallout for you, and I love it. Let's get this big old windmill out of here. Gonna need it for some other stuff, so I can't move it too far. I think that's what's powering one of the power doors in the arena, so I can't really get rid of that. And I only got one of these just kind of hanging out, so let's just use this, and then we'll put some more walls up. Do I want to do metal? Do I want to do wood? Yeah, I think I'm going to go with wood. We have the metal on the sides, and then we'll have the wood in the front, or the cement in the front, and then the wood in the back. Yeah, why not? So let's put that up. And I might actually, I don't know, I might change that flooring a little bit. I want to actually, at the very least, put some stairs that are going up to the second level here. So I'm just going to use the shack stairwell. I've used this before. It's a nice thing. I mean, it gives you a partial, sort of like a partial roof, and then it gives you like a partial floor for the next flight up. So yeah, it's kind of like two items in one, I suppose. And I want to put a slightly nicer floor up top. Use something different than, you know, the original flooring. We'll go with the warehouse flooring because, I don't know, just it looks nice. And I mean, how long this thing is, I mean, it's almost like a warehouse anyway. And I think I'm going to do kind of a mashup with the barn and the warehouse items for the top floor, because I kind of want to give it a little bit more space, you know, higher roof and everything. And I think I might make this the hangout. I'll probably eventually put a lot of like other things in here, like workstations, you know, a camera station, gun station, armor station, you know, whatever those things are called, where you can customize your gear. I definitely want to let some of the sun come in, so I'm thinking, you know, let's put some nice windows in. I don't want to make it all windows, because I don't know if that would be structurally safe. But once again, I mean, we're talking about Fallout here, not real life, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So if you want a whole bunch of windows, go for it. If you don't want any, go for it. Your build, you do what you want to do. You have the items there, and use them any way, shape, or form that you want to. It's your build. I'm just a guy that's putting something together as we go. Anytime I try to make like a pre-made plan, it always kind of backfires. So I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna go with it, see how it comes out. I might have like a simple idea, but there's so many times that it's reworked. Yeah, I can't just be, you know, make something and then just be set on it. So yeah, let's go with that. And it'll probably be easier just to put a flat roof on, but that's all right. We'll put some of these on, and we'll try to get the open framed area. We'll try to get that inside instead of outside of the house structure that I'm building right here. I'm sure I'm going to mess up a little bit. That's fine. So I did in fact mess up a little bit. I just kind of went back through it and fixed it up real quick, and now we're back. All right, so we got the roof on, and we're going to throw some doors into the doorways, door frames, I guess, and we have a bit of a gap here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting some beds down, and then I'm going to probably fill that gap on this bottom floor here, because I didn't think of, when I put the stairway in, it did give you one section of roof and one section of flooring for the second level, but it didn't actually give you a roof for the rest of the place. So yeah, this is wide open right now, so I'm gonna have to fix that. We'll do that in a second. I just want to take a quick look. You know what, that really doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing in the front there that's kind of holding it in place, but yeah, why not make something a little weird? Why not? There's plenty of weirder stuff in this game, you know, like green bulldogs that super mutants carry around, and robots with personalities. So yeah, why not? Just do you know? Design your settlements any way that you want. have fun with it. That's the bottom line. That's all that really matters. Yeah, have fun with it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put some ladders on here, and then I'll just put a couple steps on the bottom of the ladders. I think that should be good enough for the NPCs to walk up and down here. I mean, I'll find out sooner or later. And yeah, let's get this roof taken care of. I really don't like having that gap there. Probably just going to use like a metal roof. A metal flat roof I think would be fine. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll do that. I'll try not to shoot the roof out of the house to the other side, because it kind of likes to jump out a little bit. There you go. And one over here. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. And we'll just check this again. Make sure I don't have any up. Got a messed up one right over here. All right, let's fix that roof again right quick, because I forgot a spot. And I don't know, there might be another one. I'll just keep my eyes out for that. Light bulbs. Let's go throw some of those up there now. Cool. And ching. Cool. All right. That should be enough. Now I got to figure out what I want to do with power. Let's figure this one out. I don't know if I want to have the generator inside or not. Let me just work this. Let me see what I can come up with. So I tried to be a little bit creative with this. I tried to have the generator kind of like shooting smokestack outside, but I still have the generator inside. I even tried the carpet trick to get it to work, and it didn't. So I just put a small generator outside, and then I took a bunch of conduits and I wired them all up, and I put them going across the ceiling. And then I have a wire going through that little window, and below is where I put the generator. So I think that's the way that I'm just going to wire the top for right now. I think later on I'll probably change that a little bit and make more sense. But right now this is it's pretty much what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Can we like sneak this into the corner a little bit? Yeah, kind of. Not all the way, but all right. Well, I'm sure I can find a nicer way to do that. Maybe just actually go on top of the roof and put the generator up there, and then the conduit going on top into the house itself. I'll worry about that a little bit later. But right now I just kind of want to sort of set up this place a little bit, get like a nice area for the influx of settlers that are going to be stopping by, because I'm just going to leave that settlement recruitment beacon going. So heck, before I know it, I might have 15 people, 20 people here. But I do know is that I need to have enough people to have arena combatants, and I need to have enough people to actually watch the arena combatants. So it may be a small settlement for the most part, but it's going to have a lot of people in it. And it looks like I am actually running out of some important material. Like, I noticed that I was running a little bit low on some gears and a couple other things, cloth, stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do, at least for now, is I'm going to try to find a spot for this water purifier to give us just enough water, and then I'm probably going to go into town or something, and or I'll just use the shops that I have in here already, see what they have. Either way, I do need to get some more material, and then we'll continue to build this up a little bit. I think for the most part I'm pretty much done with building up this area. I just kind of want to make the settlers like living locations, living area a little bit better. So I want to put like more furniture in that house that I put on top of the greenhouse. And I got to figure out how to wire this water purifier up. Let's do some more conduit working and whatnot. All right. Yeah, so I just kind of worked some more wires around, and I finally got enough power going to the water purifier. Now we have 13 units of water that are being produced. I do want to add more water units, water purifiers a little bit later. But it is raining and it's getting dark in this video. So I think I'm going to end it here, and I will continue in part 4. I think by the time we get into part 4, I should have enough people to make like an arena battle. There's my little house for everyone. And anyway, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to come visit me, and I'll catch you later. All right, have a good evening. Bye now.